So one of the common places that I support my clients with is helping them develop the power and the ability to have tough conversations sooner. So no surprise that, a lot of people that I have conversations with in our work together, they will be challenged to have conversations that they've been avoiding, or go have a conversation with an intimate partner or a boss that would really make a difference for them. And no surprise, the default a lot of the time is concern, anxiety, procrastination. They feel challenged to have a conversation like this, and they will look to put it off, and look for the time where it would be easiest to bring this conversation to somebody so that it won't rock the boat and they can continue to keep this so-called peace that they have. And here's the deal. What I found is that most of the time, this so-called peace is not really peace at all. Yes, things might feel balanced and neutral, but inside, what's occurring is hell, so to speak, because there's a lot of strategizing, there's a lot of rumination, and there's a lot of trying to figure out how this will go, rather than just quieting the mind and going to have the conversation that needs to happen. So I wanted to share a couple points with you in terms of how you can be supported in taking these next steps if you find yourself in this place more often than not. And the first one is very simply reflecting back in the past in terms of where was a time that you were in the same state and you eventually brought this conversation up and the conversation went well. Or maybe it didn't go as bad as you thought it would, and the win that came from that. I would just reflect on the times in the past where this has occurred. The second point I would say is stop pushing this off to be a someday thing, or trying to strategize when the best moment will be to have this conversation. Be in your power. That means pick a date. Pick a date by when you will have this conversation, and ideally do it within the next 24 to 48 hours. Or if you're heading into a weekend and you want to have this conversation with a boss, schedule it early in the week, the next week. Make that commitment to yourself that you're going to have that conversation. And the last piece that I'll just speak to is that know that in taking this action, it's going to free up the anxiety. It's going to bring you back into integrity, and it's going to build more confidence. So the exact thing that you want is on that other side when you have that conversation. Have a great day. Bye for now.